Hi guys and welcome back to Bride Divorce. Today we're just doing a very quick video talking about wedding journals because in one of our last videos Hannah mentioned it's the #1 thing that you should think about when you get engaged, but they can be a little bit tricky to find and to find good ones. So we're going to do a really quick rundown of our 4 favourites that we found, and if you would like the chance to win one of 3 that we're going to be giving away, then make sure you keep watching to the end of the video to find out how. So the first one, my lovely assistant.
Big shopping spree, we found these.
This first one is from, what's her name? The Bright Side. I'm getting a bit of a reflection there. And it says, oh, very huge big day wedding planner. And this is more of a kind of keepsake wedding planner. It doesn't have divided sections, but it does actually have quite a lot of ideas of what you need to be thinking about. So it's got
cool graphics.
It's got cool graphics, and it's also got like inspiration zone, information about what you're wearing, information about the ring, who are your bridesmaids, what they're going to be wearing. It's got budget lists, it's got a table plan, little thing with round tables, it's got
guest list with who's replied. It's
got tick boxes, so it is actually quite useful in terms of getting organised. But it isn't that easy to find what you want to find, you know, it doesn't have any dividers. I would probably recommend this if you are really organised and you have an Excel spreadsheet with all of this stuff on already. It makes a kind of nice addition to that to have either like in your handbag or as a keepsake, so that you can have like little pictures and things stuck into it. It's pretty cheap too, it's $6.99 I believe. We got this at Scribbler in Westfield, but you can get them online too. So they make a nice little gift if you're thinking of buying somebody a wedding journal, but also as a nice kind of keepsake for the day. We like that one.
It will jog your memory as well as they go through, so really cool present, but possibly not the best for the actual planning of the day.
It's good to look through actually and take notes from it as well. That's what I was looking through it last night. I was like, oh, I need to think about that. So that's the first one. We like that one.
I like that one.
Yay! And the next one.
This is actually the one that I bought for Fleur when she got engaged as soon as I found out, and it's actually the same one that I had when I got married. So it's pretty cool. Inside there's 6 file dividers in here. Is it 6 or 7? Beauty, 6. Invites, reception, gifts, honeymoon and budget. So it kind of covers all the areas, gives you something to think about, and you can write notes, you can stick in pictures. It's kind of a bit more of a an interactive one.
The advantage to having it big is that you can actually make little collages and stuff in it, which you can't do with any of the others. And the fact that it's a ring binder too, you can fit different things in if you want to. You can hole punch them and fit them in. And
then stick ideas, anything you find in there.
Receipts and stuff as well, I guess.
Old sweets.
And they have these old sweets. Sticky old gum in there.
Old socks.
They have these on each of the dividers as well. The one thing it doesn't have is actually any kind of ideas and lists of things you need to think about. Each section has different type of paper, so the guests and invites has ones with a tick box, but it doesn't really have kind of ideas of what you need to be thinking about like this one does. But it's pretty good if you kind of have in your mind what you need to be thinking about. It is really good, and I think it's £13.50 from Paperchase.
It's a good deal.
And I really like the design too. It's like a vintage bride having a bit of a kiss in a romantic tryst. Yeah.
I love you pucker up there.
Yeah. So that's the first one. The second one even. God, I'm getting mad today. Third one.
The third one is one definitely more for the more organised, obsessive compulsive.
This is her favourite.
Just like me. I love this. I'd quite like this for my handbag.
This is the ugliest, it's the cheapest, it's the fattest, but it's probably the most practical if you're really organised already, because it's just lined paper with dividers.
So we've got 10 dividers in here. You can move them around, so you can have a fat section and a skinny section depending on which bit you're writing more on.
That is a big thing as well, because you're not going to write a lot about like
lined paper, but
the dress, you know, you're not going to write a whole section. It'll probably be a couple of pages.
Some really cool pictures in.
You can. And you can stick pictures in this one too.
I like that idea.
Yeah. And you can rip pages out as well if you write a list and you need to take it with you shopping.
If you find a dress and you decide you don't
get rid of that,
bin that one.
Yeah, and it's the cheapest too. This was £4.54 from WH Smith, but it was 35% off, but it's still only $6.99 if it's full price.
Yeah, so a really useful thing to have.
And a good size too, because if you carry around a big handbag, you can still fit that in your handbag.
Yeah. And do a bit of a montage on the front to make it look nice.
Yeah, make it look nice. A cheesy engagement picture, naked picture together. Maybe not. That's number 3.
I don't want to see yours if you're sticking a naked picture on.
Moving swiftly on, number 4.
I love this one.
This is my personal one.
Bit of a handbag. Handbag treat.
This is from Smythson. This is their leather bound notebook, and you can actually get these personalised, which I got this one as a gift for my birthday. It says Fleur and Mike on it. It is a little bit more money if you get it personalised, but it makes a really nice touch if you're giving it away as a gift. But these are really useful for the girl that's always on the go. If you are constantly out and about, you're not going to be wanting to lug this around with you or this around with you all the time. Maybe this actually if you do have a big handbag. But I have quite a small handbag at the moment, so I'm liking this. And when you get engaged, you're constantly getting tips from people like, oh, you must use this person. I didn't have a place to write it down, so
which
now...
are really useful tips to have as well. So tips from
people who've actually used the services.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So write everything down.
And this has dividers too.
It has dividers and it has loads of paper in it as well, because it's a super skinny featherweight.
Paper. Has like 2 lines written in it by me so far. Let's not look at those.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's it for our final one. If
Good
you
job you got a wedding planner.
Yeah. Good job she's a wedding planner, otherwise I'd be like, oh,
I don't know what
one
you're gonna
line.
write in it.
I don't know. I'll get you to write in it. Yeah, this is definitely for the more kind of like luxury lover like me, or if you like to have something in your handbag that you can write in.
Just put something really posh in your handbag.
So that is it for our wedding planner. I'm just going to call it like a throwdown or like rundown, that's what I'm going to call it. Our wedding planner rundown. If you want to win one of these 3, then make sure you go and follow us on Twitter. We're going to be giving them away this week. All you need to do is go over, follow us, and there will be a tweet which you will need to retweet with a hashtag in it. And Hannah's actually running the Bride de Force Twitter, which is twitter.com/Bride de Force. And she's new, so go and say hi and confuse her with all her @replies. I get really...
Fleur's loving laughing at me.
I love it.
She's not understanding.
She's not very social media
but
savvy.
I'm getting there.
Okay guys, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.